crowd. Toronto, if you love me, please get loud. I said, please get loud. I said, please get loud.
So it's around 9 p.m. on a Friday night in Toronto in October. We've just finished a big interview with Drake.
It's like an episode of The Bachelor. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How are you? Yes, sir.
The interview was scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It was a long interview. We got set up, we got ready, we were joking around. He came with an entourage of quite a few people. You can't predict how long they're going to let the interview go. Last question.
Yeah, that's fine.
Last question? We're out of time.
Yeah.
How responsive he's going to be. I have to say, he was really generous.
I still do it. I still drive
There's
by
a security
myself.
truck?
Yeah.
You require an entire truck?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
He was didn't shy away from any of the questions.
Does criticism stick with you?
From certain publications, specifically ones from this city, yeah. I hate when like a publication described me as or described OVO Fest as like an ego-driven festival.
Sometimes when you're interviewing someone, you can see them thinking. It's particularly gratifying as an interviewer to know that they're thinking, they're not just on message track.
And the people that you write about, how do they feel about being exposed?
I'm very careful with that. As you know, you use a word there, exposed. You know, I never want it to feel like exposed because I don't do it with malicious intent, and exposed feels malicious to me. There's no malice involved. It's stories that I feel the need to tell for my own soul and for other people to sort of, again, draw parallels with me. As far as the people go, you know, I always double check. I always try and, you know, send the song and be like, yo, I just want to make sure that this isn't too much. And then sometimes, you know, for example, like on this record, sometimes it's not too much until it's out, you know, which is tough for people because it just gets bigger than any of us can ever imagine sometimes.
He said afterwards to his label people, he turned and said, I feel like that's the best thing I've ever done in terms of interviews, so hopefully that's true.
You're great, man. That's crazy. I had to really rack my brain there a couple times.
Yeah, there you go.